Tonight we're sipping on that Texas honey cider from Austin Eastciders. Also, I'm announcing the popcorn giveaway winner and diving into the new Superman 2025 movie. So grab yourself a drink and don't forget to hit the like and let's get into this. What happening, everybody? What's going on? I totally forgot to go live on the Tik Tok. Welcome to the Booze and Chill live. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are tuning in, let me know. Let it be known. Let it be known where you guys are at, where you're watching from, and shush. That's enough of that. And we go live on Instagram now. Hopefully, we are not going to have any trouble with Instagram. I know we're having some well, not me, but StreamYard was having a little bit of difficulties with that last week. But it seems that we're up and running. We're up and running absolutely everywhere. Welcome people on TikTok, people on Instagram, people from all over the internet world. What is going on? Let's start setting that mood, shall we? Let's go ahead and put some homeboy here. Yeah. To really set that mood. If you are digging the tunes, may I suggest you head on over to my homeboy Ace Core 30's social medias. Hit him up. You can find him on TikTok. You can find him on Instagram. You can find him on YouTube. Search him up. If you like his stuff, enjoy the music, head on over to his stuff. Check him out. And he can work with you. He can custom make some beats for you. And also, I haven't gone around to doing this, but you can, wrong camera. You can also check him out on what's called Twitch, where he also games as well as make some banging music. So check him out. And today's a little bit different of a review because today is not a beer exactly. It's actually a cider. And I actually had to give a shout out to one of my good friends. Testing 1 2. Anyways, shout out to one of my good friends, Trin. If you're watching out there, Trin, this was highly recommended from him. I have not tried it. This cider has not touched these lips yet, so I'm gonna be trying it, sipping it for the very first time here live. Also, like I mentioned in the intro, we're also doing the My Pop giveaway, so gotta give a shout out to the giveaway sponsors. That's My Pop, awesome gourmet popcorn, awesome people, awesome folks. So I always have the link to the sponsors of the giveaway in the show notes down below. Check them out, and please check them out and check out their selections of gourmet popcorn. Excellent stuff. They just came out with one. For the life of me, can't remember the name. But by what they described it to me, it's like if you're familiar with Takis, it's got that Taki flavor in this certain popcorn, the spice flavor. So if you're a fan of Takis, check those out. Let's see what we got here. What up, Alex? What's going on, my man? What's going on? Good friend and good supporter of the channel. Which, by the way, reminds me, head on over to the Patreon. Lots of stuff been happening. Very, very big stuff has happened on Patreon. Let me tell you. Actually, no, I can't tell you. You would have to go to Patreon and become a Patreon to know what's happening. And when I say big, I mean big, huge. You want to find out what that is? Head on over to Patreon/Booze and Chill and become a member. Tier start at $3. You get exclusive stuff. Oh boy, exclusive stuff. But anyways, let's get on with this. Let's start opening this thing up, shall we? Let's see. We're gonna open one up. I already showed you well, everybody on that is not TikTok in there. Shout outs to Elish 9825 or 9825. It's really, really far. Give me a second here. It's really far. Oh yeah, Eli and 982. What's going on? I'm watching on Instagram. What's going on? What's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. And I can't pop you up here. I can't pop you up on the okay. There we go. Comments should be popping up. What up, Cassandra? What's up, girl? I'm digging the bottle opener in the mic. Oh yeah, that's right. Not sponsored, but I think even my friend Cassandra over here has even mentioned Guinness should just consider it. Like, why not, man? Why not? There we go. Y'all should be popping up on the side. There's new little features that StreamYard has been coming up. I haven't tested them out. We're gonna play with it today. We're gonna play with them. Thank you for joining in, Sean, Jim, Bob on TikTok. Carrie, what's going on, Carrie? We're gonna be opening this up. Like I said, I already showed this off to the people on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Now I'm gonna show you all in real time. I'm gonna show the rest of you while I'm at it. This is the Texas honey from Austin Eastciders. Let me know in the comments, whether on TikTok or at Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, if you guys have tried this before. I'm trying this for the very, very first time. So let's see. Oh, let's get a view of what it looks like. Okay. It's got a nice color. Okay. And for those of you who are not familiar with ciders, Guinness needs to sponsor you. Yeah, exactly. I totally 100,000% agree. I agree. It's been quite a while since I've actually gone back to having a Guinness on account of the channel. You know, I don't want to be repeating the same thing. The Guinness does come back every now and then, once in a blue moon, whenever, like, let's say, like, I'm trying to some sort of cocktail or mixing it in something, or just, I think I brought it back once. When did I do it? I think it was like a movie, something, and because I don't know, but it's been back a few times. But yeah, Guinness should probably do it. My friend Alex also agrees. Might as well, man. You might as well do it. Guinness, if you're listening, come on, man. Come on. You know. Anyways, but as I was saying, for those of you who are not familiar with the difference between a beer and a cider, they're pretty much done the same way, fermentation wise. The only difference is that the beers are fermented in wheats and whatnot, and ciders are fermented with different types of fruit juices depending on what it is that they're flavor that they're going for. But essentially, I mean, they kind of have like a really close relation, right? Beer and cider, a little bit. But that's pretty much it for that. Let's go ahead and let's dive right into this review here. The first things that we do here in the Booze and Chill channel when it comes to reviewing a drink. First, let's do the smell. I don't know if it's just me or what it is, but when it comes to freaking why am I moving this? There we go. When it comes to ciders, just something about them that it's just got like a champagne-y kind of smell to it. I think all of them do. I don't know if it's just me. Champagne-y, like almost like a, what is that other one? Not wine. Oh, a little bit of wine. Like, I guess it's the fruit, right? Because wines are made from, well, fruits, so that explains why, right? And I can smell a lot of that sweetness. I'm not 100%. You know what? Let's open up to see what exactly we're supposed to be picking up on this cider here. Let's see. What was it called again? Eastcider, Texas honey. Let's see what we're supposed to be picking up here. It's an award-winning cider, so that's good. Let's see. Oh, it's in Eastciders. It's a blend of bittersweet apples and dessert apples with Texas honey to create delicious cider with a hint of sweet. And they got different flavors. Let's see. They got apple, honey, nutty, nutty, caramel. Wait, is that just one? Oh no, this is all. That's the flavor in just this: apple, honey, nutty, creamy, caramel, and its aroma's floral. Oh, a little bit actually. It's more honey. It's more honey than floral to me. It also says that food pairings. I was not prepared for a food pairing, but you can pair this Texas honey with grilled chicken. What Waldorf salads? I don't even know what the fuck that is, but it sounds like something that somebody from the Lord of the Rings characters would eat. And lighter, nuttier cheese like Swiss or manchego. I'm not even sure what manchego is. Anyways, but it's made with real fruits, no artificial sweetening, and it's also gluten free. So for all you people who have some sort of gluten allergies, apparently that's a thing. And yeah, this is perfect for you. This is perfect for you. For you non-gluten eating, consuming people. So let's see. The first thing I picked up was a honey. I get a little apple now. It's just a lot of sweet. I also have kind of like a stuffy nose thing going on, so it's kind of interfering with that. Let's see. Last cider I was apple. The what? The last cider was apple. Okay. I thought they were all just apple. I have never tried cider. Que pedo! This guy was planning on coming in, but he had a birthday to go to. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Not guilt tripping. I'm not guilt tripping. Tell whoever's birthday it is. Tell them I'm shouting him out. Tell me their name. I'll shout him out. And but yeah. El Junior Peluche. It's a character from a Mexican comedy show, which is exactly who this guy looks like. But anyways, as far as the smell, I do get the honey. I do get the apple. Not so much of the caramel. Man, I should have blown my nose. Floral, appley, and honey. I'm not getting any creamy caramel in there at all, but enough of the smell. Let's see what flower on TikTok. What's going on, man? Thank you for liking it. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you so much. But yeah, let's get on to the best parts of this reviews here now, shall we? Let's get on to the smelling. What I meant to say was taste. We already did the smell. Let's do the taste. Let's go. Wow. That was the most pleasant sip I have ever had. And that eye twitch was because like the cold, it's like settling in. The cold is settling in. But holy crap. That is nice. Wow. That is dangerous. And I will tell you why. First off, I didn't mention this. Not only is it gluten-free, but this motherfucker packs 5% alcohol, 5% ABV. And my buddy who recommended me this, Trent, once again, shout out to you, sir. He told me that you have one of these and you come back for more because of how tasty it is. He was not joking. This stuff is practically apple juice. Holy crap. Oh, it tastes very light. It's very mouthfeel. It's super light. It tastes light, which is even more dangerous. Extremely dangerous. The mouthfeel is super nice. It tastes light. It got a nice apple flavor. It's got the wrong hole. That's what she said. Woo! We're good. I hate it when that happens. Oh, and that even fucked up my nose at the same time. Thank you so much, Flower, for all the hearts. What's going on? Jose Villarreal, aka Pollo, watching on TikTok. What's going on, bruh? Holy shit! You just missed the cider going down the wrong hole, sir. And yes, that is exactly what she said. But anyways, you get the apple, you get that honey that you pick up on that I pick up on the nose. I don't pick up. Well, so far I don't get caramel. Let's try it again. I think I get more kind of like I get the nutty creaminess, I guess. You never call me immature, call me whatever the fuck you want, but that is never gonna stop being funny, okay? It's not. It's just not. But yeah, I get more of that appley, nutty. Honey flavor. I don't get so much of the caramel. Anyways, that's what I get from this. But like I said, it's super good. It's dangerously good. My friend Trent was not kidding. This is delicious. It just straight up, it's just apple juice. It's apple juice. It's adult apple juice. It's insane how good it is. With a name like Texas Honey, I mean, they nailed it. They nailed it. Honey flavor is pretty heavy. Apple, just as equally heavy. Again, I don't get the caramel, or maybe hold on. I don't get so much of the caramel, but that's the fun thing about this. You get the list or the description of how the drink that you're going to be trying, how it's going to taste, and then you kind of pick it up. And not everybody's palates are the same, right? Not everybody's palates are the same, so that's what's fun about this. And I'm not always going to get exactly what the taste profile is supposed to be or what they aim for, but okay, this is what's fun about it. All that carbonation. There it is. But just because I don't get all the flavor profiles that all Eastciders over here is saying that it's supposed to have in it, I mean, does not make it a complete rip-off. It's just, again, everybody's palates are all different, and we all pick up higher notes of we just get different notes of flavors. We take it all in differently, and yeah, this is what's fun about that. But I don't get the caramel, like I said. But I mean, overall, the drink itself, well, like I've been saying, it is dangerous. You can easily, like, do not ever leave this out with kids around, dude, because they will drink it like it's nothing, because it's It's the alcohol is in there, but you can't taste it. The closest thing to something that I've tried that is like this dangerous was the Sunny D seltzers. You cannot taste the alcohol. And I even said it in that review as well. Don't leave this out with your kids, because they will not notice it, just like you won't. And yeah, this stuff is dangerous, but delicious. 21 and older, you're in the clear. You're gonna enjoy this shit. You're gonna 100% enjoy it. Moved over to this side. Hells yeah, man! You get to pop up and everything. Man, TikTok's missing out on all the fun stuff, man. Let me tell you. And Spank's house, Stewie from Family Guy got drunk on apple juice. There you go. It could have been a cider. Could have been this kind of cider. Fucking dangerous shit, dude. With a 5% ABV, man, and a delicious flavor like that, it's bound to happen. What amount of sugar does it have from the honey and caramel? The honey side, coincidentally, it does have it on this, which is but then again, I don't drink a lot of ciders. So this is weird to me that actually gives you the nutrition facts on this thing. So for the sugar, 14 grams of sugar also includes 14 grams of added sugar. So that does up to 28% sugar. 28% sugar, this thing. Let's see. And carbs is 18, so kind of sort of cuts it out in half. Sort of. Serving size, 12 ounces. 12 ounces. This, and the can is, excuse me, which is the entire, they could have just put one can, because it's a 12 ounce can. So there you go. That's the 28 grams of sugar in total, my friend. Let's see. So drink one and either get drunk or be diabetic. I guess so, dude. I guess so. And I'm over here like I got like 2 more ready to go. So fuck me, right? Cheers, dude. But it's good. It's good and dangerously light. It's dangerously light. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it for this thing, dude. The cider, it's again, I'm not a big cider drinker, but if this was around and someone offered it to me, I would be like, okay, yeah, fine, I'll take one. Fuck it. It's refreshing as shit. It's tasty. This will probably be a huge hitter for all the ladies. If any ladies even watch my stuff, besides my wife. Anyways, yeah, this will probably be a big hitter with the ladies. I mean, as far as flavor wise goes, it's sweet. Like I said, it's like it's practically apple juice. It's a little bit of honey. I don't pick up the caramel, but again, like I've been saying, I mean, everybody's taste buds are different, so maybe someone like you watching might pick it up and I don't, but that's the whole fun thing about taste testing stuff. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for that. I'm gonna keep sipping this, and now we're gonna go ahead and move right on to the next thing here. It's giveaway time. So one more time, I'm gonna give a shout out to the giveaway sponsors of the channel, or the live streams, really, because this is like a now just a live stream thing. Gotta give a shout out to My Pop, the sponsors of the giveaway. Check them out. The link to their website is right down there in the show notes. Check them out. Check out all of their oh, there we go. Excuse me. Check out all of their flavors of gourmet popcorn. Like I said, they got this new flavor. I cannot remember the name, but again, if you are a fan of Takis and you know Takis, there's this particular new flavor that just came out, and it's apparently they've told me this. I'm only going by what the people on My Pop have told me. If you're a fan of Takis, this flavor is the one for you. What's going on? Sup? Shout out to my sister from not another mister, from the same mister on Instagram. What's going on? Let's move right on to the giveaway now. Let's start giving away this popcorn here. When you're doing some whiskey tasting, that is, I did one not too long ago, I think. But I got some stuff. I got some stuff ready on the chamber. Chili lime popcorn is the what? Oh, is the goat. I actually agree. That one and the chili piña. Oh my god, the chili piña, dude. It's good stuff. That's good stuff. Let's get right on to that giveaway now, shall we? Let me just let me prep some stuff here. I'm enjoying how so far this live stream has been going way too smooth. And you know, I'm not even gonna fucking jinx it. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. The cinnamon toast is my favorite. I do like cinnamon toast also. But is that what they're called? I don't remember. But they taste like cinnamon toast. But I understood what you meant. So yeah, that stuff is also good too. All right, let me just ready up the wheel of free popcorn. Here, let's see. Am I missing anything? Let's see. What number is this? I can't see it because of the. Oh, here we go. Giveaway number 17. This is the My Pop giveaway number 17. We've done this quite a while now. All right, I'm gonna pause the music so we can build some suspense. You know, and we are now quiet. We are quiet for the giveaway. People on what's going on? Ivan user 8. I hate it when there's like it just says user and like a freaking column of numbers. It's insane. All right, I'm gonna bring the TikTokers over here. Give me a sec, y'all. Flipping camera. Let's see. There we go. And let me shrink this. I'm gonna shrink it even more for everybody over here. It's a process. It's a process. I'm a solo act, man. I'm a one-man band. All right. Cut me some fucking slack here. Anyways, let's do this. There we go. Goddamn ads. All right. Let me know in the comments if you joined, and let me know if you're feeling lucky. Do you think you will win the free popcorn? The My Pop giveaway? Let's find out. And let's spin it. Drum roll, please. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Son of a bitch. I know this guy. My niece's boyfriend. You won. Big deal. Whatever. Congratulations. You lucky son of a bitch. Let's move right on to the next thing here on the I'm expecting like something to pop up from that son of a bitch. Anyways, let me now switch the TikTokers around. This will actually be the first time. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. TikTok people, big people who work on TikTok who just so happen to be spying on everybody or me if you are listening, get it hooked up with StreamYard so I don't have to be doing this. This will be a lot more easier. A lot more easier, man. But anyways, anywho, let's do the thing. Let's do the thing now. What we're gonna be doing here next is I was so close. I know, dude. I know. And I think how many times have you won? Like 2 times? Not in a row, right? But he's won. Like he's a lucky bastard, man. He's a lucky bastard. Let's do the thing now where we're going to be talking about Superman 2025. And I think I don't even have to like warn anybody about spoilers because it's been like what? Like almost 2 weeks since the movie's come out. At this point, it's not spoilers. I will be talking about it. But first, we're going to start off by breaking down the trailer to the movie. And yeah, we're going to start off by doing that. And then we're going to talk about the actual movie itself. So let's get right on to this. Here we go. Let's do the trailer. Giveaway time's over. It's time for some Superman 2025 review. And yeah, let's play this thing. Let me just higher up the volume.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Sure.
I love how he's so unsure about that thing. If anybody out there is watching and has seen this movie, please be prepared to nerd the fuck out. So all my comic book nerd fans out there, if you have seen this movie, please join in because we're going to be talking about it. Let out your thoughts, let out your comments, what you liked, what you didn't like about it, because we're going to dive into this, man. We're going to dive into this. We're going to dive into this hard. Duh. Let's go.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
I failed to mention to the people watching on TikTok. It's gonna look really, really lame, but I'm gonna go ahead and flip you guys around for this. It's gonna look super lame for you, which is why you need to go to freaking YouTube, man. Y'all need to go to YouTube. Give me a sec, guys. Kind of lame. TikTok, you're a little lame, super lame. There we go. Don't mind the stuff. There we go. Let's get into it.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some
It's
might.
a lot of fire.
It's a lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny.
My actions? I stopped a war.
What do y'all think about the new Superman look anyways? Like, I know there's people who like talked about the costume and whatnot, right? Like people had some sort of problem with the costume because some people said it was like too baggy. And I think that's really the only complaint. I think it was like it looked too baggy. But then freaking what's his name? Mr. Gunn came back and explained, and I think it was pretty his comeback was pretty like on point. Like it made sense. And we're gonna get into all of this. I'm just kind of like doing what YouTube won't allow me to do, which is play the entire fucking trailer for the people on TikTok who don't know because people on TikTok are pretty heavy on their TikToking. So again, if you want to be involved and see everything how it's supposed to actually look like, and not just see my freaking slightly sweaty face and just me flipping the camera back and forth, head on over to YouTube, man. All right, just do it. Just do it. Let's keep playing it now. But first, I gotta flip the camera. I already had it flipped. Goddamn idiot. There we go. Let's keep playing it.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you consult with the president?
No.
Freaking Lex Luthor's face there. Did y'all see that? It's almost like he's having an orgasm at that moment. And if you saw the movie, you know what was going on. I haven't seen the movie, but he looks like a scrawny Superman. Exactly. That's kind of one of the things that people were saying. But we're gonna get into that, man. We're gonna get into that because Jane, what's his name again? I call him Mr. Gunn. I can't remember his last name. Give me a sec. I should already have names up. Here we go. Where are you, man? Where are you? James, that's his first name. James Gunn. James Gunn came back and he pretty much shut everybody down, and he also shut down a couple of other people who have played Superman. So yeah, again, we're gonna get into that. But first, we're gonna keep breaking this shit down.
Seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States
representing
will cause
anybody
more
except for me
problems around the world.
and doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die.
Soup's so nice. So nice. Again, for the people who saw the movie, that part where he saves that little girl, dude. If you saw the movie, like, you would understand when I say that part was almost, the entire scene was a kind of an overkill a little bit. I'm not going to say who right now. But yeah, it was a bit of an overkill. I do like Christopher Reeve's looking costume though. Christopher Reeves was like, yeah, I think so. Yeah. I agree. He was not over exaggerated. He did buff up, like fucking beefed up for the movie. So it was all natural. And technically so was this guy. So was what's his name? David Corenswet. I am probably butchering the shit out of his last name. He went all natural too, but I don't think he went so hard for the physique though. I'm not entirely sure. He probably did, but again, the Superman suit was a bit on the baggy end on this one. But again, we're gonna get into that. Let's keep going. Let's keep this going.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Oh, now that I saw that, for people who have not seen the movie but have seen, let's count the animated series too, because the animated series, most of them were pretty fucking badass. The animated series. For people who have seen any Superman, anything, and it included the Fortress of Solitude, which one was your favorite? This one was pretty neat. I kind of like this one. It was a new twist, but it was pretty sick. It was pretty sick. Christopher Reeves was the best Superman in my opinion. Okay, all right. I mean, costume feels more like that old costume, color and feel wise. Ron, what's going on? My good man, good friend of mine, and also does movie reviews under the name Cybernetic Shark, for those of you who didn't get it. And I've also been a part of the MCU's Bleeding Edge, which he is also runs as well. Check all that stuff out on my friend Ron over here. Good friend of mine and fellow movie reviewer. I mean, I don't consider myself a full on movie reviewer, right? But it's part of what we do here. We have a drink in hand, and when we talk about movies, and occasional of food here and there, food pairing, fun stuff. Let's keep the show rolling.
Your choices, your actions.
And please, who was most excited about crypto? Like, don't fuck with me. Like, first time I saw this trailer and I saw crypto was the only reason I went to go see this movie. Honestly, like, to see the very first ever live action crypto, I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I also got to give a shout out to my friend Jose for even like he's kind of the reason why we even went to go see this goddamn movie. So thank you, sir, if you are watching. But yeah, that was the biggest reason why I wanted to go see this movie. Crypto, a better Superman than Superman. He's a good boy. He's a very good boy. Let's keep it going.
That's what makes you who you are.
Superman. He's not a man.
Also, Mr. Oh my God, what was his name? Oh my God, what the fuck was his name? Where the hell are you? Why are you so in the Mr. Terrific? There we go. Mr. Terrific, dude. Awesome. I don't know much about him, but he was also fucking hysterical in the movie. He was hysterical. Also took the movie as well.
He's an it. He's somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation. I will not accept that.
Like, I everybody knows. I mean, if you're familiar with Lex Luthor and Superman's relationship, you know that Lex is he just hates Superman. But something about this movie, James Gunn's version of Superman, like fucking Lex Luthor, like he's a hater, dude. Like hater, like I mean, look at the face that that he's got going on over here, dude. Like, look at that, all that fucking envy and that fucking jealousy in this face. He portrayed that very, very well. So super big shout out to what's his name, Nicholas Hoult, the guy who plays Lex Luthor here. Did a very good job portraying so much fucking jealousy and envy. It's insane. He fucking nailed it, dude. Nailed it. He also nailed it as just Lex Luthor in general. I thought he was pretty good.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
When your mommy still helps you dress up for work, I cleaned your boots. Gotta get them ready for you. And then look what I got here. Look what I got here. I paused it in such a good time. We got Hawk Girl. We got one of the Green Lanterns in here with a haircut thing going. If you know, you know, with the bowl haircut, with the Gemma haircut, and of course, like I mentioned, Mr. Terrific. And again, Mr. Terrific, I think was fucking brilliant in this movie. He was brilliant. Not knowing much about him, I enjoyed it. What's going on? Oh, shout out. Wait, what? Shout out Lex, a real bald king. Sleeper House Extra Extra, my good friend Josh over here representing all the baldy community here. It's all good, man. It's all good. No, but like I think he played a pretty good fucking jealous Lex Luthor. He was like up there with like crazy ex-girlfriend vibes. It's insane, I thought. But that's what I think. Oof. Yeah, boy. And that's pretty much it for that. That's pretty much it for the trailer there. I'm just gonna leave the TikTokers on this side here now. I'm just gonna leave y'all here. Give me a second, y'all. Gotta flip TikTok around. There we go. I don't know why I did that. And put on the white so you all won't miss a thing. There we go. That's a very unpleasant angle. Very, very unpleasant. Let me fix it up. And I'm not fixing this up because it was unpleasant, but because like I feel like it. Whoops. TikTok fucking everything up here. Give me a second. And I'm also not trying to get them in the way of everybody else over here. I think this is fine. You can't see them. Okay, now we're rocking and rolling. So the movie, guys, let's set the mood. Let's set the mood. Because I don't like it when it's too quiet. I don't like it at all. What did I have before? Where the hell are you? You know what, Josh, if you're watching, boom. This one's for you, bro. This one's for you. This tune we got in the background going on is actually done by Sleeper House Extra Extra. But yeah, good stuff, good music, good friends, good time, good drinks, and now Superman. I was looking at the wrong camera the entire time. Son of a bitch. But yeah, Superman. 2025 Superman, I should probably say, because you know there's been many Superman movies, and so far in the comments section during this live, or I should say live comments, so far the best Superman so far is Christopher Reeves. I guess I can agree. He's the dude went, like I said, went through like this ginormous transformation for the lead role of Superman. But I did also enjoy 2025 Superman. Before we get into the actual movie, I want to say how I mentioned how some people complain about his costume, and the reason why people complain about the costume was because it was too baggy and this and that. That he looked like he didn't fit in the costume. And James Gunn's response was that, you know, it was supposed to look that way because his mother made it. His mother made it, which kind of gives it that that homemade, made with love by mom type of touch, and which is exactly what James Gunn, and I thought this was kind of sort of brilliant about James Gunn's direction when it came to Superman, because again it was supposed to be like made by mom, right? It was made by mom, that's why it fits the way that it fits. And he's like, my Superman looks this way because what I just said. It's like, I didn't want to put on fake muscles like so-and-so Superman's. And we're talking like the what's his face from Man of Steel, Justice League, fucking that Superman, and other Supermans before him. There's been other Supermans where they had to, not had to, but they just kind of had the muscle stuffed You know what I mean? In the right places. And that's why he kept it that the way that like that. It kept it kind of sort of loose. It was supposed to look that way. And I thought that was kind of genius. I liked it. Oh yeah, I forgot. I made the beat. There you go. 2025 better than Cavill, or who is the best Superman to you? Like I said, I kind of sort of agree with Christopher Reeves. Like I said, the guy actually put in a hell of a lot of work to get into the role, and portrayed it pretty good. And he got like he had that certain look, especially for the time that the movie came out. His physique and those cheekbones that were like up to like his fucking eyelids. You know what I'm talking about. He had this certain look that just went for the times that it came out. What year did it come out? I don't remember what year it came out, but I think it worked out. I'm not a Superman fan. Shocking, I know. But if I remember correctly, you weren't crazy about superhero movies, though. If I remember. Cheers. But anyways, the Superman movie, the way that it starts off. Do I still have this shit on? Oh yeah, I do. Give me a sec. There we go. The way that it starts off with titles. And excuse me. And basically, and some people did not like the way that it started, because some people were expecting Superman's origin story. They were expecting, visuals in the movie, but instead, James Gunn went on a very, not daring, because I mean, if you are a fan of fucking Star Wars, then you're kind of sort of used to the whole title in the beginning thing. Like in Star Wars, you got the most memorable titles fucking in cinema, just scrolling upwards towards space into nothing. Well, we don't get the space or anything like that, but we do get titles, and that's kind of how the movie starts. It's I believe it's in the Antarctic, and we get a bunch of titles basically just explaining. What is going on with my shit here? There we go. Basically just explaining that the metahumans have been around for, I think it was like 30 years. I think it was. That shit has already been hitting the fan for like 30 years or so. And that Superman was already being Superman. He's already doing the Superman thing. And in the beginning, it explains all of that. Again, just in titles. We don't get visuals. We get the origin story, which I'm kind of glad. I'm super shit. Fucking cheap ass cable. I'm super glad that we didn't get an origin story, because just like the Batman movies, we've already gotten it. We've already gotten all the origin story from Batman so many goddamn times. So to have gotten another Superman origin movie, which again we've already seen, it just made sense to me. It made sense that James Gunn just explained what's going on with titles. Some years have already passed, and he's already claimed himself to be Superman. He's already doing the superhero thing, and then we get him fucking just flying into the Antarctic, into the snow, and just splat in the very beginning. Oh, excuse me. I'm not a Superman fan either. Flash, a better DC hero. Yeah. I mean, the guy got his superpower from the Speed Force, and then is able to run into the Speed Force, travels time, and then even becomes one with the Speed Force. So it's like, it's insane, dude. It's insane. Arrow and Batman. Like Arrow versus Batman. I think that's been done. Definitely more of a comic dude. The movies are hit and miss for me. I'm coming around with the idea of a scrap reboot for the MCU and DC. Dude, you gotta check out the Superman movie, man. This one hit in such a different way, so differently. But yeah, it starts off that way. And again, I like the direction that James Gunn went with it, because again, we don't want to hear another origin story. We've had enough with the origin stories, man. We've had it. A pickle popcorn is bomb, says my sister on Instagram. But yeah, I love that. And again, we see Superman just fucking crash into the Antarctic snow, beaten to shit. And I love how we get crypto in the very beginning of the movie. We get crypto in the very beginning. And the way that it gets called with the super whistle, I guess we can call it. I don't even, how did it go? I don't remember how he did it. But the super whistle, and he just kind of fly. No, he didn't fly into the beginning. He runs. He's running in the snow, leaving giant trails of fucking snowstorm behind him. And he's like, and it's hilarious because again, Superman's like beaten to shit. And he's just kind of toying around with him because he's a dog with superpowers, and he's just, you know, tossing him around like a goddamn toy. He's like, bro, stop, bro, broken ribs, bro. And Bane have to shit, so he tells Crypto to take him home. He takes him home, and fucking we see the fortress of solitude, the goddamn fortress of solitude. Do I have a pic of that? I don't think I do. No, I do not. Damn, I do not have a picture of that. Let's see. You got a pretty good whistle on us there, son. I'll grab a banjo. We can start. Hells yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I can whistle for days. Whistle for days. And then with the banjo in the background, forget about it. God damn, that thing is way too light and way too tasty. Fucking dangerous. Damn. Whistle solo. No, my favorite one, was it from Disney's Robin Hood? The one where he's a fox? You know what I'm talking about? I love that song. Loved it. Anyways, yeah, we get the first look of Superman's lair. And also he's got AI robots, bro. I think I got here, where are you? We get introduced to this guy. Why is it so goddamn small? That is not what she said. Okay, that's not what she said. Why is it so small? Is this one so small? Why are you so small? Are they all like that? They are all like that. What? Okay, we're gonna try this a little differently now. Let's see, video. That is so weird. Let me see. I'm trying to show you guys who was introduced here. Here we go. There we go. We got introduced to this. One of Superman's AI robots. This one is named Ford. He ends up naming him, I think it was like Greg or some shit like that at some point at the end of the movie. Something like that. But yeah. We get introduced to Greg. And he basically they all, well, there's more than just one. There's several of them. And they're all numbered. And they got the triangle. And instead of the S, they all have numbers. And this one in particular is like the most talkative one and the most engaging one with Superman. and they all pretty much babysit him. Like they clean up after him, and they what the hell? What is wrong with you, TikTok? Crazy bastard. You crazy bastard. What's up, Richard? Aniskew on TikTok. What's going on? Let's see. That was no joke. It was not, man. It was not. I know I've seen iRobot. I'm not trusting that dude. Dang, that was good. But yeah, like they all babysit Superman. They clean up after him, and they clean up his boo-boos. Clean up all his boo-boos. And yeah. And let's see. What else? So all this is taking the movie's kind of all circling around this gigantic war that is happening in what was it? What was the place? Barovia. This big war that's happening there between the U.S. governments, an invasion of the U.S. governments, and I failed to mention that the reason why Superman got his ass handed in the very beginning was because he was actually fighting up against. They mention this only in titles. Like I said, a lot of people didn't like that. But in titles, it mentions that a giant fight in Barovia has been happening from the U.S. government, blah, blah, blah. And this entire time, the Superman was doing his Superman thing. He has been fighting with someone called the Hammer, which is basically Lex Luthor's pretty much failed clone of Superman, which, let's face it, we're probably going to end up getting a Bizarro at some point, right? This guy's going to end up becoming Bizarro for sure. And yeah, so he got his ass whooped by the Hammer in the beginning of the movie. Get his boo-boos looked after by the androids. And then, what's it called? Superman already, again, he's doing the whole Superman thing. And then he's working for the I think it was called The Planet. I think it was. That's the news place that he works for. And that's where we get introduced to all the characters. And I'm totally going to have to pick out the goddamn pictures because for some reason they're coming out so goddamn tiny. Why are they coming out so tiny? It is so weird. Let's introduce these folks because these are the guys that we get introduced in this chunk of the movie. This chick, there's some characters that got their own posters, and I thought to myself, like, why do they have their own posters? But anyways, in the next scene, we see Clark Kent, not Superman, with the glasses. Remember, when he takes them off, he's Superman. When he takes them on, he's a fucking nerd. And you know what I just remembered? I don't have, in case y'all forgot who I am, in case y'all forget. So we get introduced to Lois Lane here, played by Rachel Brosnahan. I think they portrayed her pretty nicely. There's this point in the movie where like shit's hitting the fan, and like the world's I can't remember where fucking Superman is from. It'll come to me. Well, that place is fucking being teared to fucking pieces, and Lois Lane is there in her desk trying to get the paper out, man, because the world has to know about this. The world's got to know. So I think they portrayed Lois Lane, the reporter, and her persona that we all know as Lois Lane in the comics. I think they did it pretty well. She's pretty dead on. They give her like this punk thing to it. She even said, I think at some point in the movie, she even said that, like, you're not punk, Clark. And then he gives out this band name, and it turns out, I think it's like a made up band. I've never heard of them. This band that's Superman claims to be punk, but they're like, I don't know, some pop thing. I don't know. But I like that they did that. Nice little touch. James Gunn did a pretty good job with that. And then we get introduced to what the hell was your name again? Jimmy Olsen, played by Skylar Gisondo. Comedic act in the movie. To be fair, there was a lot of comedy in this. Like James Gunn directed all of the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, and if you've seen the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, it has a lot of humor, but in a good amount of it, like a decent amount, and you see this in the Superman movie as well. Some people say it's a little too much because I think because people are so used to like this dark and like grungy, gritty looking superheroes that we've been getting for the past couple of years, and that's including Zack Snyder's Justice League, fucking the Man of Steel, Spider-Man, even which one was it? Oh, I'm so bad at fucking names. What is your name? Give me a second. Andrew Garfield. There we go. Andrew Garfield. The first Andrew Garfield. It has like this dark, greeny, fucking grunge look to it. Just like all these superheroes. And I'm not going to include Batman so much because Batman is the darkness. So it's like, it's fair game with him. So, you know, like even what's his face from fucking Twilight got a little bit of that action, but you know, whatever. It was not bad. No, it was good. I'm not crazy about Twilight, but anyway, that's totally different. And also, for some reason, we get introduced to this chick. She doesn't come out as much, but she did come out. She got her own poster. This chick over here, and I'm just gonna call her the. Well, I don't know what to call her. She is, I believe she's Cat. I think she's Cat. She plays Cat. I think it's her. Hard to tell, but I think her name is Cat. Her character name is Cat, played by Makila Hoover. I will say she's very, very busty in the movie, and they really did emphasize that, especially when shit was hitting the fan. Like all the shit's happening, and her boobs are just bouncing all over the place, and it's just weird. Ah, crap. Give me a sec, guys. Son of a bitch. Give me a second. Something happened. Something's going on. Give me a second, guys. Something happened. Technical difficulties. I'm telling you, things are going way too smooth. And we should be up and running. Hopefully. Any moment now. Nothing? Come on, bro. Get it going. People on TikTok are like, what is wrong with you? But seriously, why isn't it working? People on TikTok are like, dude, lost your fucking mind. Give me a second, guys. What is the matter with you, man? What is the matter with you? For the people on TikTok, I have technical difficulties. For everybody else here, it says it's reading it, but it's not coming out. Jeez, dude, what is wrong with you? You know what? This is going for way too long. So we're going to take a very short break. Well, I'm going to take a look at it. And don't go anywhere, guys. I'm gonna see what's going on with this. All right, and we're back. I don't know what the shit was that was about. We're up and running. We're gonna get through this a little bit faster now. I apologize for that fucking mess. So we're gonna run this through here real fast now, because that took up way too much time, I think. So anyways, so already mentioned the whole U.S. government bullshitting Barovia and Hammer, aka Ultraman. I didn't mention that part. The Hammer is actually Ultraman, which I'm gonna go ahead and show you all exactly. Here we go. He plays Ultraman, which is basically, again, a clone version of Superman. Let me just get my other picture, because now I gotta do this individually, because bullshit. Because of bullshit. That's why. There we go. So this is how we get Ultraman looking, all in black with the giant U and everything. If you're not familiar with Ultraman, he came out in the comics looking like this, which is basically Superman minus the S and a gold belt buckle. But it's essentially it's just Superman. Once again, cloned. And we already mentioned Crypto coming into the rescue from Superman across the Antarctic, and we mentioned the Fortress of Solitude. And speaking of Crypto, somebody out there has to make a live animated series of Crypto. we got an animated movie, but we need a live action Crypto movie. Somebody give me that, please. Let's see. And we get Superman's own parents coming in a hologram, Kryptonian technology, but any technology that's not Earth is super fucking advanced, right? So we see the parents and him replaying the message over and over again. Even one of the drones named Ford, like I've showed you guys earlier. I'm just gonna pop it in the corner, which I showed you guys earlier. This guy over here, He's like, oh, that soothes him. It soothes him a lot. So he kind of just replays it over and over again. But the thing about the message that his parents left behind, it's incomplete. That he wasn't able to translate it fully, which is weird because he's got a whole fucking team of AIs who could have done it pretty much at any point. They don't sleep, they don't eat. Number 4 even mentions that. So it was kind of surprising to me that they never actually got the entire translation down, but whatever. And so yeah, that message is kind of sort of, it plays a giant role in the movie, because again, Superman plays it over and over again after he pretty much anytime he's in there, because again, like number 4 says, it soothes him, and again, it plays a big role. And we also get let me I haven't even showed you guys. Where are you? The Lex Luthor himself. If I can, there we go. Everybody gets one. There we go. And we get introduced to Lex Luthor. Once again, played by Nicholas Hoult. He builds a whole prison dimension, and a what he calls a pocket universe, which is fucking insane. And he builds this pocket universe to be able to transport big important government people and very big prisoners, and of course Superman. And I think I might, there we go, Bald Nation President Lex. Man, good stuff. But yeah, and the thing about this is the one thing that not bothers me, but it kind of did make me think a little bit. Lex Luthor built a pocket universe. A pocket universe. Like a $1 billion super genius builds a pocket universe. And I haven't even gone to this, but I mentioned Ultraman already, how he cloned Superman and whatnot. He is able to control Ultraman, not in a way that you think. He basically controls him in a way where he just kind of calls out a bunch of numbers and letters as if you were fucking playing chess or fucking what's that game called? The one with the boats? Battleship. It's so weird. He just calls out B12, D3, and they each fucking set of numbers and letters is a different move that Ultraman does. And like he has to, the way that Lex Luthor uses Ultraman to to fight Superman is, again, it's like playing chess, because Lex is like, again, he's a super genius, right? So he has to kind of sort of calculate and maneuver Superman's every move and see it coming before he even does it, right? So he calls out a certain number, whatever, Ultraman does it, blah blah blah, this and that, and he's got a whole team of people controlling different parts of Ultraman to do different moves and stuff. It's so weird. I thought that was a little off. Like the guy made his own pocket universe, but he's got to play Battleship to be able to fight Superman when it comes to using Ultraman. I thought that was a little weird. When we getting Tattoo and Chill, oh, man, if you haven't seen my vlog channel, I think I might have decided that I might be getting rid of it, man. I might be getting rid of it. They've just been collecting dust. I have no inks. I have no tubes. I have no needles. I had to toss everything out Everything expired, and times are expensive. Times are expensive, man. Times are expensive. Tim Curry needs a crazy. Wait, what? Tim Curry needs. Oh, an Aussie. Need Aussie next to him. I would love to do that. I'm pretty sure Tim Curry needs a retouch. That it's been a while. It's been a minute, as they say. But I would love to do a fucking Aussie portrait too. But again, times are tough, man. To fucking get all my shit back. It's pricey, bro. It's pricey. Cheers, though. Cheers to the good fucking tattooing days. I paid for supplies. You turn on the camera. Oh, we'll talk, man. We'll talk. Because I even mentioned in the vlog, like, I missed it. I think I even titled it, I missed this. But we'll talk. We'll talk for sure. We'll talk for sure. I even mentioned that at some point I was this close. I was this close to starting a YouTube channel of me tattooing. And I was actually, I think I was even going to use you, I think, for the first video, I believe. Something came up and then I ended up changing my mind, but we'll talk for sure. And where was I? Oh yeah, Lex Luthor using Ultraman as if he was his own little personal battleship fucking board. Super weird stuff. Let's see. And then we get a kaiju. We get a giant kaiju. Well, it starts off tiny. DM later, down for it. All right. We get a little baby kaiju that ends up growing into the ginormous kaiju. I think I might have something on that. Do I? I gotta have something. I do not. I think I had a clip, but YouTube being super strict and whatnot, I can't use it. But anyways, so we get some kaijus. We get a pretty weird ass fucking Ultraman, which will possibly end up becoming a Bizarro in the future. But yeah. Oh, I failed to mention the Justice Gang, because they call themselves the Justice Gang. Tiny picture. I'm not gonna use that picture. God, this is so annoying, man. StreamYard, you gotta give me a heads up on this, man. You gotta give me heads up on this. Where's the Justice Gang, man? I know I had a Justice Gang, man. StreamYard is messing my game up here, messing my stream. But yeah, we get the Injustice Gang, which again I can't seem to show y'all because the pictures come out so goddamn tiny, so tiny. But there you have one. One of them. There we go. Played by this one's the Green Lantern. This guy is played by where are you at? Where's my Green Lantern guy at? Wow, they did not include Green Lantern in the casting. That's a bit harsh. Why is he not on the casting? He's not on the casting list, bro. That is harsh. Oh wait, there he is. Oh, no wonder I didn't recognize him. He didn't got the couple. Green Lantern played by Nathan Fillion. And then I mentioned Hawk Girl, who is played by played by, where you at, girl? Where you at? Girl, where you at? There we go. Isabel Mercade. Again, I butchered the shit out of that. And we also get another character in here that I thought was pretty fucking cool that they introduced into the DCEU. Metamorphosis, very, very cool looking guy. What's going on, Jose? On Instagram. We get Metamorphosis involved in this movie too, which if you are not familiar with Metamorphosis, he can basically turn himself into absolutely any goddamn element in this world or in other worlds or in any universe for that matter. And it's kind of the way that he's introduced is very fucking interesting because Lex Luthor, I mentioned the pocket dimension. He holds very powerful criminals and what's the word I'm looking for? Prisoners that he keeps. Metamorphosis being one of them, and he uses him to his advantage, and he uses him by kidnapping his kid. Metamorphosis has a kid in this movie, and he uses his abilities to take Superman into his little pocket universe, and you can probably already guess how he does it. He forces him to turn himself into kryptonite, or he turns his hand into kryptonite. It only takes so much kryptonite to take Superman down, and which is brilliant, which is super, super brilliant. And now that I think about it, there's at this point I'm not even like going in order at this point. That whole interruption with the technical difficulties, I'm just kind of like, excuse me, speeding this up a little bit. Another cool scene in the movie where Lex Luthor is kind of playing Russian roulette with one of the, we'll call it prisoner. What was his crime for being in this pocket universe? He helped out Superman once. And how I mentioned earlier that they made this Lex Luthor like look like a fucking psycho ex-girlfriend. That was like one of those moments. And he played Russian roulette with a revolver with this dude's head and asking him questions. Asking Superman questions. And which is funny because in that scene, like the Lex Luthor, I think he only shot twice. In the second shot, he killed him, which is was kind of not gonna lie, it was kind of sort of funny because he kind of like pauses for a second, like wasn't expecting to go that fast. But the fact that this Lex Luthor was much more fucked up, he was much more evil, he's much more what's another word? They just portrayed him as actual bad guy. Like he wasn't just like the guy that just fucking because he's a billionaire, he just sends like his henchman to do his dirty work. Like he was actually doing some of the dirty work himself, which is kind of a nice change of pace. And what else? The fact that he fucking went through all this trouble, and because in the end you end up finding out that it was Lex Luthor who actually started this whole rival between the U.S. government and fucking what was that place again? Barovia. All this shit gets in the news done by Lois Lane, because how I mentioned earlier how she's fucking devoted to her job, and again I love how they portrayed her in this one. Again, shit's going down, and she just finds all this trash because one of the characters, that Jimmy character that I mentioned earlier, if I can find this goddamn picture, it's gonna be super, super small, but it's what I got working with. Boom, the Jimmy character. Lex Luthor, I'm going all over the place. Lex Luthor has a girlfriend in this movie, and the girlfriend also happens to have her own poster as well. She's basically a real life DC Barbie. She's like blasting shit on social media, this and that, and she's a complete and total fucking moron in the movie. But then she turns out to be super, super useful towards the end, because she was like secretly linking up with Jimmy, this character named Jimmy, which is a friend of Lois Lane and Clark Kent. They work together in the Daily Planet, and he's been secretly dating Lex Luthor's girlfriend. I can't remember her name. I think her name was what the fuck was her name? Is she even here? Huh. I don't see her name here. That's weird. But anywho, her and Jimmy secretly dating behind Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor's back, and Lex Luthor honestly not giving a shit because he's too busy trying to take down his ex-boyfriend Superman, because that's what it kind of sort of seems like. And towards the end, she ends up being super useful. She ends up getting fucking killed by Ultraman because she gets caught sending Jimmy some top secret photos, which are basically all fucking selfies of her. But then Lois Lane, being the fucking little mini Daily Planet news detective that she is, catches on and sees that behind all these selfies of hers, there's a bunch of clues to what Lex Luthor is planning to do to take down Superman, as well as the plans that he's got to use the whole scandal between the U.S. government and Barovia to make Superman look like a total fucking asshole. Cheers. And Mr. Terrific, like I mentioned, stole the movie as well. Pretty emotionless kind of character. I like I said, I don't know much about the character, but he looked like another version of Cyborg from Justice League. Very emotionless, very big on the tech. He's got a flying chair. He's got orbs flying all around him. They're able to make force fields and shoot lasers and shit. It's basically a cyborg, except with a fro. And he portrayed this character very nicely. Again, not having a lot of knowledge on this character, but he definitely nailed it. There's one scene where he looked like a total badass, where him and Lois are breaking into this pocket universe, and he just beats the shit out of this entire small army that's guarding the pocket universe entrance. And like, it's good stuff, guys. It's good stuff. And overall, the movie is it's great. It's a Superman movie that actually feels like they just did it right. I think James Gunn just did it right. Like, he did right with not giving us another origin story, because we're all like, if you know Superman, you know Superman, whether it be in the comics or in the movies. He also portrayed Superman in a way that I think not a lot of people have been able to pull off. It is not like, because the Supermans that we know is just like Superman just having this glorified, like, because I'm a superpowered fucking alien from another planet, like and because I have all these powers, like, I have to protect everyone. I just have to, because that's my responsibility. Like, no, in this Superman movie, we get a Superman that you saw was raised by regular people, by like farmers who got their hands dirty. He literally grew up in dirt, and he had a childhood, and well, I mean, we don't exactly see that, but it's implied in the movie. Like, he grew up with human morals, and he recognized that, because he recognized, because he was raised by humans. So he just thought of himself as just a human, right, with abilities. But because he was this superpowered human, as he calls himself, he just feels like he has the privilege to do what it is that he does. So I think that's the difference between this Superman movie and all these other Superman movies. Like, the Superman movies is like I said, it's because like, oh, I'm a god, so I will protect everyone. Like, no, like in this movie, like, he's like, the Superman, I guess you could say, like, he was kind of like sort of humble. Like again, he grew up in a farm. He had a childhood. He laughed. He had parents, and the parents raised him. They raised him well, and he raised a guy to grow up to think like, oh, maybe I can make a difference. Maybe I can do good in the world. Again, not because he had superpowers and he was an alien from another planet, but because he was raised by humans. And I think that was the biggest takeout that you can kind of take away from this Superman movie, from the 2025 movie, is that, you know, again, he didn't feel like he had to do it, but because, again, he grew up with morals. Again, that's what I think that sets the Superman movie apart from all the other Superman movies. That is my takeaway from this. And also James Gunn also, and I thought this was beautiful. If I remember, if I have time, I will link this YouTube channel in the show notes. Grave Encounters, hosted by David Desmalchin. He reviewed James Gunn, and James Gunn gave him this very beautiful speech about when it comes to movies that he does. And he says that he wants to make movies that people can walk out of theaters feeling fucking amazing, like feeling like how did he put it? But basically saying that he wants to make movies that actually make people think differently, feel good about themselves, and make them want to, you know, to feel amazing. Basically, kind of got that from this movie, and I think it kind of has to do with the whole how I mentioned how the Superman was portrayed, and again, just doing good just to be good. I think that's a giant moral of the story. Also, we might get a Supergirl movie. And that is it for that, guys. I kind of sort of like chopped everything up and mixed it all up. Because again, the technical difficulties kind of fucked everything up, and so annoying. But I think that I pretty much got all the good stuff, all the important stuff. Let me know in the comment sections. Again, my apologies. These goddamn technical difficulties, they fucked me up so bad. And it took up too much time, so kind of running through. I don't want to take up any more of your all's time. So let me know in the comment section if you guys have seen the Superman 2025 movie. Let me know your thoughts. What did you like? What did you not like? Who was your favorite character? What did you think of Lex Luthor's girlfriend? Also, Metamorphosis fans out there, what y'all think? Did he do good? Did y'all enjoy his performance? I failed to mention they don't have his goddamn name either. They don't have the actor's name who plays Metamorphosis either, man. What's going on here? Why are they skipping out of so many actors, bro? So weird. So weird. Anywho, let me know who is your favorite character, what you like about the movie, what you didn't like. And did you walk out of watching Superman movie feeling good? Did you want to do good? Did you want to fucking fly and shoot lasers out of your eyeballs and ice breath and stuff like that? Or X-ray vision? The things people will do with that shit. The things people will do with that. But anyways, that's enough of that. And for those of you just for some reason tuning in right now, y'all missed today's live. Today we covered this here drink. We did not cover beer today. Today we covered a cider, by Eastciders, Austin Eastciders, and this is called the Texas Honey Hard Cider, 5% ABV, very delicious, dangerously delicious, super light, but packs quite a punch. And congratulations to the lucky winner of the giveaway. You know who you are. I will get to your prizes as soon as possible. And that is it for that, guys. That is it for me. Don't forget to, if you enjoyed today's live stream, if you are a fan of ciders, if you are a fan of Superman, and you're a fan of gourmet popcorn, of alcohol beverages of all kinds and foods. All my foodies out there, if you're into all that stuff, please consider hitting the like button. And people on TikTok, keep watching, keep liking whatever you can do on TikTok. And as far as everyone else over here, and if you're watching on YouTube, consider subscribing, hit the bell notification to let the tube for the tubes to let you know when I'm going to be popping up and buzzing up the internet. That's right, y'all. I am the internet's favorite drinking buddy. Well, that's it for the internet's favorite drinking buddy. Now we'll catch you guys in the next one. And remember, if you keep watching, I'm gonna keep drinking. That goes for you guys too. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, people of TikTok. And peace out, everybody watching on Facebook and everywhere else. See you guys in the next one. Peace.